Russell started sleeping through the night after 3 nights of training him how to do that, but we will talk more about that in just a minute. What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. I can't believe this boy is already 5 months old. That is insane to me. He's officially 5 months. Don't spit up. He's over 16 pounds. Hi! Are you a happy boy? Honestly, the biggest change this month has been his sleep habits, but I want to get into that a little bit later. Another new thing this month, we have tried solid. So we've tried applesauce. He likes it. He likes like the taste in his mouth, but he's still like trying to figure out like how his mouth works. He loves it. We don't do a ton of baby food. Hi. We just do a little bit like here and there and like give him like little tastes of like different things, and he just loves it. And we probably started doing that around almost 5 months. Like only the last like week or so we've started more solids with him. Literally we just knew that he was like ready because he was putting everything in his mouth. Everything that he can get his hands on just goes straight to his mouth. He was just watching us eat. He would watch me take every single bite of food that I would ever take in my entire life. He would just watch it go straight into my mouth, and he would just drool. He just watches Paisley eat, and like whenever hi hi he is like the happiest baby. Like I thought that Paisley was a happy baby. He is a happy baby. Like in the past, like people have told me like, oh, you're so lucky you have happy babies. I wish my babies were that happy all the time, blah, 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 blah. And I'm just like, you know, I think that they have been happy, and I think that Russell is happy because his needs are just like taken care of. Like for naps, we do wake windows, and like at the end of a wake window, like before he starts getting fussy, I like walk him upstairs, put him in his sleep sack. That's when he starts to get a little bit fussy because he's like, yeah, I'm ready for a nap. And so I put him down for a nap, and then he goes to sleep. In the last video I posted, he literally was just like looking one direction, and it like freaked me out when I was editing it. I was like, what the heck is he doing? I think it's just because he really has like a really big head compared to his body. Hi. Yeah, I'm talking right here. Anyways, but he just like loves to be on the ground. He loves to play with his toys. We have one of those like mats, but we lay him on his back, and it has like a piano at his feet, and then it has like toys that hang above his head. Oh, you're drooling. You're drooling. What was that? So he has one of those. We usually lay him like underneath the toys so he can like play at the toys. So he just like grabs at the toys the whole time. You can tell because he has a bald spot where his head always is. Really? You have stuff to say? Paisley's his favorite person. The other biggest thing, like he has started a moving and grooving. Like he is this close to rolling from his back to his stomach. Are you gonna spit? I honestly thought he was gonna do it today, and then he didn't. So hi, how are you? He lifts up his whole bum with his 2 little feet and like pushes off the ground, and he'll like scoot his whole body. He's just got such a big head. Like he's got really good head control, but like hi. Sorry, you're so cute. He doesn't love to be held when you're like sitting down. Can I put you on the ground? He's on the ground. And honestly, he's like very happy to be on the ground. Just like learning new things every day, and it's like the coolest thing to watch. Oh, and a big thing with like starting with solids, I've been trying so hard just to like offer him the food and like see if he goes to the food. Rather than like shoving it down his throat and being like, you need to eat this. It's like literally we'll take the spoon and I'll like set it right here, like just like right by his face, and then he has to be the one to like, and he does. Sleep, okay? The biggest change this month is sleeping. So at our 4-month appointment, his doctor mentioned like he seems like ready and like old enough to start sleep training. And so we kind of asked some questions about that. He kind of explained to us how to do it. With Paisley, we actually sleep trained her as well. We did it at 6 months with her. So when he was like, he's ready to be sleep trained, and I was like, really? At 4 months old? I was a little skeptical. And I was like, I don't know, like, if I'm ready to sleep train him this little. Sleep training has become like this like very like controversial like topic. Some people really don't like the idea of sleep training, and I completely understand that, but it's worked for us both times, and we have seen the benefits completely outweigh anything else. Our doctor kind of mentioned like the cry it out method, and I remember with Paisley we did like a modified cry it out method, and I kind of felt like we should do like something similar to that, like a modified version of the cry it out method. But again, like, I was so skeptical of it, and I like went home and told Aaron, I was like, I don't know if like he's ready to be sleep trained. I don't know if I'm ready to sleep train him. And we kind of like talked about it, and Aaron was very much like, yeah, we should just like do it and like see if it works, because like the doctor was like, you'll be able to tell after 4 or 5 days if he's ready to be sleep trained. Okay, anyways, we had a dog. So by the 3rd night, he did not make a peep when he went down. And I was like, just like shocked. And like, I'm gonna be so honest. So the day of his 4-month appointment, was kind of like when Aaron was like, yeah, we should just like do it. July 3rd, we had his 4-month appointment. So it was that night. It was a Monday. These are all important facts, okay? Because my husband does farmers markets and sells his company's product at farmers markets on Monday nights. And he does not come home till like 10 p.m. on Mondays. And so I get to do all the kids' bedtimes, bath, whatever the heck we want to do that night. Like, I get to do it all by myself. So before I started putting the kids to bed, like, Aaron had called me and was like, do you think you're gonna like start sleep training him tonight? And I was like, no, like, I don't think I'm ready. Bedtime came around, and it was time to put both kids to bed because they both like to go to bed at 8 p.m. Russell has also like started preferring 8 o'clock as a bedtime before sleep training. I was starting to put Paisley to bed, and then realized that Russell was getting tired, and like he was getting like pretty fussy about me putting Paisley to bed. So I stopped putting Paisley to bed, and I started putting Russell to bed. And so Paisley's like half ready for bed. We try to do like a good bedtime routine just to like let their brains know like this is bedtime, time for sleep. And so like I gave him a bath, you know, did all of his routine things. And like last thing I did was like give him his bottle, his last bottle of the night, and then I just laid him down in his crib. We do a pack and play, so laid him down in his pack and play, turned on his sound machine, and I left because Paisley needed to be put down for bed. It's very stressful having to put 2 kids to bed like under the age of 2. It's like a lot of work, a lot of stress. It's like a lot on me because I'm like, I have to do all this stuff for them by myself because my husband works till 10. And like while I'm putting Paisley to bed, like I can't hear Russell. Like I just can't. Like Paisley is very loud. Finally get her in bed. I turn on her sound machine and then like leave the room, close the door, and both kids are just quiet. So I like start doing things that I need to do before I can go to bed. I go downstairs, I start to like clean up all the toys, start doing all the dishes, and all of a sudden I hear Russell start to cry, and I was just like not in the mood. I was like, I can't go up there. As a mom, like you hate to hear your kids cry, and so I was like, you know what, like I could just start sleep training him tonight. It'd already been like such a long day with like his doctor's appointment, just like one of those days, and I was just like, I cannot go up there and like try to soothe him. I decide that I'm not gonna go up there. I decided that tonight's gonna be the night that we sleep train him. It's okay to do a modified like cry it out method. So I just like go outside. I don't take the monitor. I set a timer for 30 minutes on my phone, and I just hang out outside. And I was like, don't go inside. Don't think about it for just 30 minutes. When people talk about the cry it out method, they usually like say to cry it out like forever. It's like you never ever go back into the room to like go soothe the baby. I think when we were talking to my doctor, he was like, give him like 1 to 2 hours of crying before you go up there to soothe him. See, I don't like that. So I come up with like my modified version of like 30 minutes. My timer goes off. So I go inside and like my first thought is like, let's just see if we can hear him crying. I go inside and it is quiet. I go turn on the monitor and he's just sleeping. And it's only been 30 minutes. I don't know how long he cried during that 30 minutes. So I don't know how long it took him to fall asleep. Really? And then I texted Aaron and I was like, just kidding, we're sleep training starting now. Night 1, I did not put him in a separate room, and that was another issue because they like to wake up throughout the night. With him being in our room, he would wake up during the night like he usually had. The middle of the nights are like so hard, and he woke up probably twice, maybe 3 times. Each time it was like less and less time of him like crying. That was night 1. The next day we just kind of did the same thing for his nap. That's Thor. Thor's making all that noise. Night 2 comes around. This time Aaron's home for bedtime, so it's not just me. One of us put him down for bed, and we don't know, again, I'm not gonna lie, we don't know how long it took him to fall asleep because we just put him down for bed and then we both just went outside for 30 minutes because it's like we don't want to, I don't know, I have a really hard time hearing him cry. So the second night of sleep training was the 4th of July, so we like wanted to be outside anyways because it was like getting darker. We wanted to watch fireworks. We go outside for 30 minutes and then I come back inside to like check the monitor, make sure he's not crying, and he was sound asleep. And then this night he was in his own room and I think he woke up once during the night. Night 3 comes along. You guys, this is insane to me. I have both kids again, and so I put them down, put Russell down. I decide I want to know, like, is he crying? Is he going to sleep? Like, what the heck's going on? Because like we always just go outside. So I stayed inside and he didn't cry once. He fell asleep completely on his own without making a peep, without crying. And I like checked the monitor because I'm like, what the heck? Like, he's just sleeping. And he just fell asleep on his own. No crying, no nothing. And I was like, you're kidding me. I'm like, this is insane. And then he also did not wake up at all during the night. And that's just like how it is now. Like, we put him to bed at 8, doesn't make a peep. And then he does not wake up until about 8. Usually it's 8:30. And honestly, the last 2 days it's been 9. So he gets a full 12 hours of sleep every night at least. And he is so happy. And I really think that's one of the reasons why he's like so happy now, is because like he gets so much sleep. Anyways, thanks for watching this video.